And here we are to see big snakes. We are to see what this historical site is going to give us, okay? So guys, let's chill in and see. My able director Levis, thank you so much. God, I'm so tired because there's a 104 stairs. You have to walk on them for you to be able to reach here. I'll see you. Niko Freshi Barida and a Steve Simple Boy.
Mnarani ruins is one of the hardest Swahili settlement sites, which was back then as the 2nd century, or the 6th century, and then about the 6th century. Yeah, there was a factor there, the settlement of the site, black cotton for ancestral, aggregate of fresh water from the wells. The wells that you can see here, fresh water, they could hover fresh water, 74 feet deep. Wow. It's a bit deep. Yeah.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. If you enter here, will you come out?
That's where they threw Daniel on the lines then.
Far hand, what you can see here is a lime kiln.
It was the only fresh place that gives fresh water.
Yeah, you see, when you go to a certain place and you see a lot of baobab trees, that environment cover means that there's a bit of fresh water underground. Regardless of proximity to the ocean.
The thing is not eligible anymore.
And far hand here,
Can't even read
there's a lime kiln. You can go step by step.
Step by step.
Lime kiln, you could arrange the rollers of wools down, put coldstones on top, arrange them big to small, putting some spaces whereby you can put some leaves and burn for 14 days. After 14 days, you pour fresh water from the oils and get the lime, which they could use as a cement. During those high days, there was no cement, so they could use this process to get the lime. Yep.
For 14 days.
Yeah, burning.
Burning.
So that they can get the lime, the ash from the limestone. The coldstones, you know, coldstones are the dead ones. So if you burn them, you can get the ash. And then far ahead there is water reservoir area. You can fetch water from here, put them in the water reservoir. And then far ahead here, there's the ablution area, whereby they can wash their hands and feet before entering. Yep. And then on the other side, there's maybe baraza, whereby they can leave their shoes before entering the place.
This side.
Yeah, the baraza is the floor behind there. So they can leave their shoes before entering the mosque. Then you can go here and see what's up there. They believe that the mosque is a holy place, so you can't enter just with the shoes. But now we can enter since it's a ruin. Yeah. Behind there you can see a Qibla. Qibla is where Imam stands when leading the congregation. Yep. Just like a horse in church. Yeah. This is a very unique due to ancient Arabic writings on it. You can find such Qibla maybe in West Africa, Egypt or Morocco, but not in East Africa. So it's a bit ancient, very unique. The minerals, I'm going to talk about it fine there. Yeah. And then it's still the Qibla helped. It was built in a conical way that it could help in maybe giving sound to the community. You can see, if you talk when you're inside the Qibla, you can hear the echo. Yeah, it will enhance the sound. Yeah, it's no problem. Here is where the imam could prepare himself before entering to lead the congregation. And then here it's like a graveyard. So here it's several tombs. You can see some with tombstone. Tombstone is like maybe placing a cross on top of maybe a Christian tomb to honor the deceased. So, and far hand there is imam's tomb, whereby it has the minaret. Maybe the imam died here, and then the minaret was placed on top of his tomb. And the minaret in English is minaret, and in Swahili is mnara. So this one is the one carrying the name mnarani.
Oh, that's why this place is called mnarani.
Yeah, this carries the name. Okay. Far hand here is only one tomb, one tomb that is known by the name of the deceased, which is far hand here. You can see here, which is Sheikh Isha bin Sheikh Nahafa. The name was removed from that script there.
It's a Iban.
That means most probably these tombs were from the royal family. Maybe the Arabs who came here for maybe slave trade and converting people to Muslims. Some dead and then they were buried here. It's not just for the common inch. Yeah. And proceed to the other side, I see another tomb here. Then you can go to the viewpoint stage. Far ahead there are going to get some cold breeze, and then they use it as a outlook area. Maybe see their friends coming, or maybe if it's enemies they make it a battlefield, or maybe land to the mainland. You see this side is the mainland, far ahead is the ocean.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
This is a port.
This is a port to. People are getting materials from part of the Kilifi, then put it here and then fed them to build the lamp port. There's a lamp international port being built there, so they're getting materials from Kilifi. Yeah. Najua Kilifi, the name of the lamp is a highland, so I know his materials. Yeah. Yeah, inaenda tu direct lamp. Kubeba hizi concrete kwa loan kwa barabara ni itabeti ya itaharibu hata barabara basi. Yeah.
Hapa panakuja meli kubwa ama ni boat?
Ni ferry. Hizo ni kubwa. Yeah. Ni kama ferries. Yeah, Kilifi town. As I was saying, this is about good anchorage facility. You can come with your boat and anchor it here. There is no waves, so I think the creek offered them maybe good anchorage facility, so they can come with their boats, anchor them here, and maybe come to the settlement site and then chill, maybe do their business, and then wait for the monsoon winds, and then go far east and still. That's crazy. Okay, so here we are going to see an ancient way of fishing, which is tidal fishing method. It depends with the tides. The structure fine there, you can see it. The tidal fishing method, it depends with the tides. High tides, water is going to be on the birds, and then fish are going to come and eat leaves and maybe roots. And then when it's low tides, water is going to go back, and then You can see that structure is just like this one. Net and then V-shaped, and the far end is rounding. When fish are entering the rounding, they can't be able to come out. So they are going to be captured there. So it's matter of checking the times. Low times, you come and collect your fish. High times, you just chill at your home and do other activities.
Waiting for the low tides. You come for collection.
Yeah, the disadvantage is that if you get some fish like octopus, it will give a dark ink, so you can't be able to see other fish inside. And if you are late, the tides are going to wash out your fish, or maybe other birds that feed on fish can come and pick your fish. Yep. Is that you can find it here in mnarani since it is inheritance in a way. Maybe my grandpa used it, give it to my dad, and then yeah, it's a family thing. It's a generation thing. Yep. The forest cover from this side, mountain lizard.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the mountain lizard. Yeah. It's a giant lizard. That is mountain lizard. It's a big one. That's why it's monta. God, come. Monkey size monkey. Is that behind monkey? There? You see the monkey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Use the bark of this tree, the barks of this tree and leaves, boil with the water, and they use them for
get high.
stomach upsets and skin diseases.
So can I climb it?
Yeah, only. Yeah, but the Mencino value has been overtaken by the neem tree. The neem tree is of more Mencino value. Yeah, than the bubble tree. Yeah.
This is the barkless tree.
The neem tree is the other.
There's no bark. This used to be a little pond, and now it's dry. Yes, nature, the Kenyan experience. This right here is a bunch of rocks.
So, and here's a small mouse, but this one composed of mandrasa.
Oh wow, okay.
I was talking about this is a small mouse, but composed of mandrasa. Mandrasa is whereby you can come and be taught about the Islamic laws, the 5 pillars of Islam. It's divided in 2 parts, for women and for men. Always for women is a bit smaller. Here they could be taught the 5 days of the week. And I think most probably the modern academic started here, whereby they could talk about the mathematics, that is calculation, business, about the trade, about the region, about maybe Muslim way, and then geography about the area. Yeah. It was constructed 1425. The other one which we have seen far ahead there, the great mosque was constructed in 1475. That means 50 years later they had to expand the mosque.
Wow, that's like a whole generation.
Yeah. We can see far ahead and see what's there. How long have you been allowed? How long have you been allowed? Yeah, here in Kenya. Oh, that's good. Hope it was a nice experience.
Yeah, of course. It's my wife.
Oh, awesome.
So, as good as it can be.
Awesome. So, abrasion area.
All right to wash hands and feet before.
Tawad, tawad.
Once down, you see that some excavation, they don't ash on the ground. So, no problem. Remember I said this place was abandoned for 2 factors. The whales started drinking, and then the Gara people who were pastorals started attacking. There's a little reservation here about Vigango. There's a little reservation here about Vigango. Vigango is a traditional way of worship Mexican Swahili people here. Whereby if a certain maybe grandpa or maybe grandma, someone's maybe grandparents die, maybe they take a wood, carve it nicely, and maybe put some saints, and then they name the Vigango after the deceased. And then if you want to pray to the ancestral spirits, you go to that Vigango and maybe pour ablution. This is just an exhibition. You just pour ablution to that Vigango of your deceased, and then you pray for your for your wishes to come true. Maybe you want to, maybe your grandpa who passed away some years back, and you want the spirit to help you. You go to that Vigango again. You can't go to other person's Vigango unless you are whole lineage Vigango. Maybe your grandfather.
What is Vigango?
That's what I was explaining later. I said if someone dies, maybe your grandpa or your grandpa passes, you take a wood, carve it, and then you name it after the deceased person. So after that, you believe, and then the Mexicaners will believe that the ancestral spirits are going to be in that Vigango. The ancestral spirit of the one who has deceased has come to that Vigango that he has named after him. So when playing the ancestral spirit to help you of that person, you're going to that Vigango. It's a traditional way of worship, and even today, some coastal people here use the same formula as a method of prayer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Kwa Vigango, si ndio?
Biggest tree we got, huh?
Yeah, a very big tree.
Wanataka kunipiga kwa Vigango. Hiyo ni kwa hapo ni kwa wachawi.
Hey,
Great Baba tree.
we found the Avatar tree. Have you guys all seen Avatar, the movie? Yes. This is the tree of life right here. Humongous.
A great Baba tree, very giant.
This is
More
the
than-
biggest baobab tree in
Yeah, it's this time is more than 800 years. More than 800 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was used by as a shrine those days, and even today people come here for those to use it as a shrine.
Oh.
Yeah. So they could come here, maybe cross a devotion down there, maybe go around the tree, maybe 7 times, and then go away without looking back. And pray their wishes to come
And
true.
if you have nowhere else to sleep,
It has like an eye. Is that not an eye?
That's
You see much?
no, baby, that's not
but there's
A knife or
human
knife.
face of it.
yeah. I don't think.
No.
No,
What?
baby,
Human face.
baby. This is,
Created.
baby. This is a female tree. Okay, you can't tell.
Okay. It's an eye.
That is the centipede.
Tanbihi.
What are they?
Tanbihi.
They're doing jiggy jig. Check it out. They're making some more. It's the halftime show.
That's controversial, right? Nipiga picha hapa na nani?
Mkisimama hapo ndo mnakaa vizuri.
Just unafaa kuziba kabisa ndio.
Sasa ile siku itakuwa kubwa, mtaipeleka wapi?
Bado inakaa kwa cage. Inakaa kwa cage tu.
Ni poisonous eh?
Ni poisonous.
So hii ina bite.
These are less people. So tukikuta nyoka yako endangered huko nje, tunamleta hapa. Ili address.
Huko nje wapi?
Kwa community. So unajua community ikipata nyoka huko kwa nyumba na the highly venomous, the black mamba.
Ana shed skin.
Yeah, ana shed skin.
Anakuwa black mdomo ndani.
Yes, it's called black mamba. The inside mouth is black. Yeah, the black mamba. Very venomous.
Mbona aspect?
Bro.
It has a very high speed. It can move very fast.
And in long.
If you provoke it, it can maybe run away then come back and attack you back. Yeah.
Hii ndio nyoka yenyewe ina attack mtu several times.
Yeah.
Inaweza kuattack na bado tena.
So kuna
nataka skin yake hapa kimeshed.
Bado huyu ni kama jina wa kwanza brown spitting cobra. Feeding habits ni kama hiyo tunasema, alafu kuna pafada.
Hii ndo mbaya.
Pafada ni viper family. Viper family huwa wanazaa young ones. Other snake our lay eggs. Other snakes wana lay eggs, but viper family wanazaa young ones. They give birth. They are very highly venomous. Huyu akikuuma unaoza. It's moving on top of trees. If it bites you, you have after one day you are very comfortable, but 3-4 days you get a blood clot, the whole of your body die.
Unatuondokea.
Unatoka damu, mapua na the whole openings. Alafu unakufa. I don't want to be the guinea pig. Mara ametumika kwa chakula ya nyama, mara ametumika labda lottery.
Bwana ni turembo. Alafu tumekotoa kwa chakula watu. Abu ulikuwa unataka kumtoa?
Tunataka kumtoa.
Mtoe.
Itasonga.
Hata ana shida. Ana shida.
Au mimi afanye nini?
Isiangalie mapato.
Wanaweza kuwa mnajuana kwa majina. Hebu ngoja.
Okay, tense ndio ana tense. Kwa sababu ana feel heartbeat yako.
Acha tuachane
Unafaa
basi.
cool. You just cool first.
Sasa mimi labda nimepiga tot. Siwezi kuwa mzuri. Kuna tot mahali kwanza nipige tot.
Hata amejifungia nini? Just finish.
Sasa kama unasema ana tense.
Our driver. Yule dereva wetu ameamua turudi na mguu. Ala. Unafanya nini nyuma yako? Jasina wa Irani.
Usimwachie. Wewe sure?
Saya ameanza meeting yake. Ndio maana alikuwa anaharakisha hivi.
Meeting imeanza 3.
The snake whisperer.
Ngoja nipige picha.
Our driver himself.
Ngine mimi naogopa hivi aende.
Tushakuwa mabeste, tushakuwa maarifu.
Mpe jina basi.
Mpe jina. Nikadema mama nikaboi.
Mchungulia huko chini.
Unakubali kwa donations.
Mchungulia huko chini. It's your turn, Faith.
Sasa kwa ile kubwa.
Faith, it's your turn kushika.
Unakubali donations. Umetuma chakula cha hawa na.
Yeye ni green mamba. Hiyo hapana.
Green mamba is very highly venomous.
Toa hiyo ushike.
Na hii ndio.
Bwana mimi sioni
Ile pale.
Hapa kuna green mamba, hapa kuna green snake. Tofautisha wao wawili bwana.
Aka
Kana sumu lakini kanapenda kuuma sana. Huyo ni deadly, huyo ana sumu.
Cheki venye kamechangamka.
pia ni mamba.
Green mamba. Haka nao ni green snake.
Nashika.
Nipita. Nipita alishika nyoka.
Nashika.
Hata kikubwa.
So guys, we are done.
Nishaishika mamba.
Ya Mnarani Snake National Park.
Mnarani.
Mnarani Ruins.